You healthy?
I am, yeah. I just wanted the weekend off, but no, I tweaked a little ankle on Friday, so just a light start to the week. But yeah, all systems go for this weekend.
So what were you doing? Just watching, or were you doing stuff inside?
Yeah, I was just I was on the bike inside and then doing some running drills and stuff on our sprung floor inside. So yeah, saved getting sunburn there today, and just get myself ready for the next couple of days and get set to go.
Will you train much before the end of the week, before the game?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, yep. I'll have a bit of on-ground session tomorrow, and then look to main train on Thursday with the rest of the group. So yeah, just a lighter start of the week, let it settle a little bit more, and then should be right. But moving pretty freely, so I'm pretty confident.
How much of a scare was it? Was it a big one, or was it one where you just went, oh no, you knew it would be minor straight away?
I had a gut feel it would be minor. It was one of those stingers. It was a bit wet Friday, and I was doing something I don't usually do, trying to don't argue and spin out of trouble. So I should have just slammed it on the boot. But yeah, it was only my own fault, and yeah, one of those ones that I thought, had it been game day, you probably strap it up a bit tighter and off you go. So one of those ones. Ankles always sting early on, but it settled really quickly.
So is there any doubt for Sunday?
Not in my mind. Yeah, no, we're all confident down there, docs and physios and myself, which is, at the end of the day, I've got to be confident in it, and it's only Monday, and I'm feeling like I'll be no worries.
They were pretty powerful through the midfield against Fremantle a couple of weeks ago. What role do you see for yourself on the weekend?
Yeah, unsure at the moment. I think it will be through the midfield, and obviously they've got a pretty potent midfield. They really like to control the corridor, and I think their ball movement and speed through that corridor when they got some pace on the game looked really impressive. So they've got a few bulls in there, and then they've got some blokes who are lightning on their feet. So it's a really great combo that they've got going, but I think that'll be my role to complement that midfield and our inside bulls, and provide a bit of balance in defensive cover as well. And that's been my role sort of through the pre-season with the midfield. So looking at doing that, and yeah, trying to get on the move myself a bit.
When you've got guys that quick, Rosie, Horn Francis, Butters, and they explode out of stock, how do you keep them in? How do you contain them?
I think a lot of it's prior to those boys. Obviously, they're tough and really clean inside. But if we can match that part of it on the inside and first possession, and we don't bring those boys into the game as much. So for us, that's one of our key pillars for the year is our contest and being clean. And we might be able to nullify that at the source and not actually let it get through to those boys who are bring their speed into it.
How young do you expect it to be this week? It's round one, so sometimes you can chuck all the experienced guys in, so let's try to start well, or you can give the exposed Bill straight away. What do you think the coaches will go with? Yeah,
it's interesting. We've got a few boys who are, I suppose, probably haven't been out there against Adelaide that are right to go, so it's the team will probably change a little bit. I don't know what they're thinking, but I'm sure that the young blokes that have been out there for us and putting their best foot forward have done a really great job. So definitely be in contention, but it's always that time of year where, although co-captain now, I don't exactly know what the team's going to look like. So there's a little bit of that anticipation for me as well. But we've got some boys who have, I suppose, impressed us early on and deserve an opportunity. So whether they get it or not, round one, but we've got some boys knocking on the door.
Watching on today, it seemed like there was quite a lot of energy. I don't think I've seen it where it was so up and about. Have you noticed that amongst the group?
Yeah, that's been contagious, I think, and I think a lot of it is the amount of young blokes that we've got. So, they're happy playing footy for a living at the moment. In the sunshine in March, it's 30 degrees out there, and we're kicking the footy with their best mates. So that energy is you can forget sometimes through the middle of the season, and if it's not going so well, what it actually means to just be out there playing footy with your best mates. So. That energy, we're sort of thriving off that at the moment, and we hope that those boys bring that game day for us too.
Who would you lock in out of the young'uns to play?
I don't want to lock anyone in, but there's probably one bloke that's, I think would be a lock in everyone's side. There's definitely no one that I would lock in straight away. Obviously, with blokes like Oscar Allen coming back in, and Tyler Brockman hasn't played a pre-season game with us just yet. So there's blokes like that too that are getting themselves available and ready. And I think the one bloke that we've spoken about quite a bit, he's a decent chance, but I'm not 100% sure just yet.
We've got a bit of extra attention against Adelaide. Rory Laird decided to rough him up a bit.
Yep.
Do you expect, given he's a touted number one pick, do you expect that to happen a bit, and do you have strategies in place as to what you do if people come for him a little bit?
Oh, it's a big compliment first up for him. Hasn't even played a proper game yet, and there's obviously senior players at other clubs that we're happy to give him a bit. But I think Harley's a competitor. He loves it. And then I think Matt Flynn spoke about it. To protect our young fellas as well, like we would anyone. So I think there's no sort of. We don't have a plan going into it. Harley might cop a bit of attention. He may not, but we'll protect him like we'd protect anyone else.
How's Oscar going?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, you can tell he's had a week off. He's up and about. He's probably one of those blokes that you could hear out there today. Watching him from upstairs, he looked like he was moving really well, and it's going to be great to have him back out there for us. And just needed a little rest, obviously, but I think he's pretty excited to go.
What are your expectations as a new skipper of what this team can do? Is it about being competitive? Is it a certain number of games? Is it a ladder position? Like, what are you looking for this year?
It's definitely to be competitive, and we're out there to win at the end of the day. So that's what we're chasing. But our blueprint and our identity is what we're after, and we want to see that week in, week out. And it's based off the contest, like I spoke about before, pressure and front half footy. And I'd say that close to the other 17 teams are hoping for the same thing. And we feel like we're in a pretty good position now to implement that. And we hope you guys and our fans and members can see that week in, week out. And we won't set a number or a ladder position, but we won't put a ceiling on it either. So competitive is, but we're out there to win. So that's the aim of the game.
Who does the pre-match talk between you? Do you toss a coin?
We might have to toss a coin to see who tosses the coin. But I'm not sure how we'll operate it. I'll say if someone gets on a roll, we might just keep them out there. But we'll make it work. It'll be really, really organic, and we're not chasing any limelight out there. So however it works, we might just rotate through and see how it goes.
So this is your first game as official leaders, but you've been leaders when leaders have been absent.
Yep.
The events of the last 2 years. What do you like in a pre-match sort of talk to the players?
I'll pump myself up here. I think I'm really clean with what I say, but sometimes my volume is not loud enough. So I reckon last year against the Suns, I nailed my speech, was really happy with it, and then about 10 of the blokes said they couldn't hear what I said. So I'll work on my volume. Oscar's got the volume, and he's a very clean talker, obviously too. So we might even throw to a couple of other boys throughout the year as well, just to lean on them too.
And Liam Ryan and Dom Sheed both looked pretty good today. How great is it to see them moving well and back in the group? Yeah, it's awesome. I did see Flying. It's good when you're upstairs, you can see a bit going on. And Flying looked really good. So happy for him that he's back out there and feeling good in himself and happy. And he's one of those blokes that on the track is just invaluable with his energy too, and obviously what he can do on the football field. And then Dom, just saw Dom in the gym and asked him how he was feeling, and no issues. Dom's pretty drama-free and shrugs his shoulders and said he's all good. So, nice to see those boys back out there and not too far away.